In today's video, I'm going to be going over environmental survey for you guys. Now, this game mode is kind of confusing for a lot of people, I do understand, so I'll try to make this as simple as possible. Essentially, how it's going to work. Every single day, a stage is going to unlock here. Essentially, what you want to do is that you're playing this game basically by tiles. Think of like Monopoly. You basically roll a dice, and there's going to be two different kinds of dice. A dice that is random and a dice that you can select how many tiles you move. Now your goal is to actually complete the entire map with the max amount of points as possible. So your camp tile is going to be the base tile. Your wilderness tiles here are going to be tiles that give you random set amount of points. Okay. Your event tiles are just going to be a random event that appears that allows you to get more points. Then you have the outpost tile. Outpost tiles are basically bases that you have to build using points to then gain extra points passively. And then they do not include this here because I believe it's not even in this one. In this one, there are enemy tiles, and these enemy tiles, you are able to fight one enemy. You don't have to like do a stage, it's just automatic. And you can either draw, win, or lose, and you will get points regardless whatever the outcome is. As you're completing these surveys, right, you will unlock certain things. So intelligence here you will unlock after each stage is completed. Okay, so you'll get certain buffs for it. Then you have survey strategy. Survey strategy is buffs that you can use inside the survey, but you unlock more buffs as you complete more stages as the days go on. Then you have survey items. Survey items are things you're able to use in the survey to give you certain buffs for a certain amount of turns or buff a certain system. Like this, on use, a random outpost that hasn't been max level is leveled up by 1. But it does not include unbuilt outposts, so you can't use it to build the outpost to level 1, but if the outpost has already been built, it will level up, right? So these are certain things that you can use to help you get more points, and then along with that, you unlock more as you complete the stages as they unlock day by day. So I'm going to go into a game mode here. Also, labyrinth ranking, it's a meme, okay? It's based on your friends list, okay? So don't think it's like an actual ranking system, okay? Even if it was, you don't get anything out of it. Okay, so I'm going to do the first stage for you guys, and we'll go in here and I'll try to go over systems as I'm playing it. But essentially, you have these 4 characters that you can choose from, and they will give you different survey items that you can use. So for 3 turns, you're rolling an even number of supplies plus 5. Right, for 3 turns, building or upgrading outpost consumes half these supplies. We have Dion with Windfall after use supplies plus 10. And then we have Scent for 3 turns, building outpost consumes no supplies. So for me personally, I feel like consuming half the supplies is pretty good, but just to get a start on the outpost, and since it's Dion, we're just going to use Dion since we're cultured, right? So it's going to load up here, and then you're basically just going to have one map. Pretty simple. Okay, so you get 12 random dice. Like I said, these are totally random. When you roll it, it's just random. So let's roll 1. Okay, so we got a 2. When you go onto these, you get 1 supply, and then you get a certain amount of points. So let's say we roll it again. All right, we get a 1. That sucks. Roll it again. Okay, like, can we please get lucky for the video? Okay, we rolled a 3, so we're going to land on a question mark, and basically rewards are obtained. So for 3 turns, building outpost consumes no supplies. So what you can do here, right? So then you'll click on the bottom left. For 3 turns, building outpost consumes no supplies. You can use a remote dice for 1 tile, and now we'll build a outpost that will cost nothing. So we can use a command dice again. So we have 5 tiles that we're moving on. All right, 1 more. Now you are able to see your current buffs up here and it will tell you how many turns are available for it. So let's see, let's build another tile. So we'll do 4. Hopefully I get lucky on the dice and it gives me 1. So we're building another one, right? Gives me 1. I can't build it right now. And no, you don't get a supply automatically just because you land on outpost. You only get it if you land on these, unfortunately. So a mistake I did here is that I didn't use my supplies before I went on the tile. So you can't do something like this. You can't use it and then click on it again to, you know, use the outpost. So that's something to keep in mind. So let's say we're trying to get 2 here, and then let's roll again. Okay, I get a 1. Now we're on a question mark again. So for 3 turns, supplies +8 when exploring event tiles. Okay. So if we use this for 3 turns, if we land on any of these question marks, it's +8 supplies. Now what I am going to do is that I'm going to do 1 here, and we're going to upgrade this post. We're going to use more command dice. Okay, so now you made it to base. Now you're able to select a buff here. So outpost provide survey index +200, non-max level provide 30% increase, and then max level provide 30%. So we're just gonna do 200 for flat. Okay, and you're also able to select anything out of here. So these are certain things you're able to use in game as well. So let's see what we're gonna pick. We're enrolling an odd number. Outpost provide survey index +100. After use, immediately move to the nearest outpost tile. So we'll use this actually, so we can just go automatically to the next outpost tile and don't have to use a dice. So we just move here, right? And then we can automatically just upgrade it because we have the supplies. What was this one? Well, if we explore an event tile. So as you guys can see here, when there is a timer on the top left, it will tell you which one is, you know, based on turns. It'll tell you that one's active based on turns. So we use 5, right? So we're not able to upgrade, and then we use 1. Okay, and then when all your dice is used, that's it. And that's basically how the survey works. I'm bad at the game, so I wasn't able to complete it. But your best line of work here is to get as many outposts as you can, upgrade them as most as you can, and also getting as many of the flat tiles as you can. So now that I showed you guys, you know, how to do it essentially, now I'm gonna do it my way. Okay, so I want to get even number, supplies 2, so I'll rock this, put 2 here, get more supplies. All right, I built this, go again, get another 2, flat land, okay, more supplies, so supplies +10, use a command dice, we have +4, get flat, +1, that gives me good. All right, now we're on more outposts here, so I'm able to level up multiple now. So I'm gonna do 1, hopefully I get another 1 on the dice, and everyone's gonna have their own strat. You guys don't have to follow this at all actually. Okay, so now we go back to base. Now we're able to get some upgrades. And then when I loop around, I'm going to try to prioritize to actually buff the outposts. So now we have something a little bit different here than last time. So exploring wilderness tiles grant surveys +500. This is actually something I would go for. I like the flat really, really well. And then for 3 turns, survey index, exploring on tiles. So we're actually going to use this. All right, so we're going to exit out. And with this, we're going to hope that we get on these tiles. I'm not going to lie. So we're going to use supplies just in case we roll really high. And then survey index, now it's increased. 4. So now we have 15. We get 3. And that is pretty much it. Pretty much cleared it at that point. So yeah, that's gonna be the guide for Outpost. The only thing different in the endless mode is that there is a enemy tile and then a dispatch tile where you can get different materials from the other dolls in the survey team. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Leave a like and subscribe if you guys haven't yet. I tried to make that as simple as possible for you guys. So hopefully you guys pretty much understand it. That's essentially all you have to do for the labyrinth. And Dion Guide will be out later on today. We will be streaming Enfield tonight, so I'm gonna try to get every single guide video out before Enfield comes out, because I know I'll be stuck on that game. Thank you guys again so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.